2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, are thrilled to bring you today's event. The first round of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. This is an exciting day for this player. They're taking part in their very first Corn Ferry Tour event. I'm sure you've got memories of that moment and what it felt like. What type of goals are they setting for themselves, and what are their expectations of the season ahead?
Well, I think the goal is plain and simple. Try and be within the top 30 at the year's end Corn Ferry Tour Championship, which will then secure this player a PGA Tour card.
Let's get down to the first hole. A thing of beauty. This is his second shot.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right. This one's heading towards the cabbage.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second is a par 5. Coming up from the bunker. That always looked wet, didn't it? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Currently at +1 for the day. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
Oh, yep. This is left.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. And this one is for his par. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Here we are at the fourth hole. And just in the first cut here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Well, that'll work there. If he makes this, he'll save his par. That is disappointing. Never hit it. Not much to sweat there. Now 5 strokes behind. Time to face a par 4.
Trying to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here on the 5th. Choosing the 9-iron here. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Nine feet to the cup. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Nicely done.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. He's looking for his first birdie of the day. Trailing by 4 strokes. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, this part, I've got it starting out to the left, but it will come back at the end.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Is hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
This one heading to the bunker.
His second shot here. 5 shots off the pace.
And I don't think he's got enough from the sand on this one.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And a par putt awaits him.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
The tempo there was exquisite.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
And a touch of frustration popping in there as the putt just missed the hole. And that's all she wrote. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. We've arrived at the 10th hole, a par 5.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And on the green now, but a bit of work left to do. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Put a good stroke on this one. Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. Now 7 shots behind after that. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Handy effort, that one. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That came off the blade pretty nicely. Good speed about it. Look at this. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 7 after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Lining up the birdie putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it.
All right, getting better.
You get in your home. That was a nice putt. Had a good looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And now at +4 for the round. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Could be trouble. Needs to hold the fairway.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, that looked like a confident stroke. Oh, just missing the birdie there. And down it goes. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. This hole here is a par 4.
Oh, settle down. Stay there.
Oh, I thought that one was going to jump into the first cut. but it stayed on the short grass. Good outcome. Standing over his second shot.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got a read?
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one.
No, cannot.
And that should secure the par on this one. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
Solid little par putt here.
Like the look of this one. And that putt will end up short. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. Now 7 shots behind after that. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And from the bunker here. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And he needs this to save par. Just a short putt remaining here. And he's moving down to 5 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Wow, that was just striped. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Well played there, pin high. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It should start out straight enough and then have a little bit of a break to the left as it nears the hole.
And finishing up with a par here today. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, my friend.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Our second round coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener is coming your way right now. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with his next shot. It wasn't very good.
Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. Setting up for his third shot. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
Could not be more perfect.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Putting for an eagle. This one's come off the blade pretty nicely.
He's done a nice job there.
That was an important play for this one. Just a couple of shots out of the cut line now. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Pretty good shot there.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like this one's going up the hill and breaking left to right.
Ooh, this is on a good line.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Second shot here on the 4th. Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And now just one shot off the cut line. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4. That should find the sand. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Oh, he's up, Tiger. This one's for bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And it's a one-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. From about 130 yards here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. Looks good off the blade. And now he moves just one stroke outside the cut line. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. It was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. Oh, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
It's a nice up and down from the bunker there for the par. Good work.
We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4. That'll work there. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. 8 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Sitting at a couple over for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Oh, so close. A par putt awaits. Okay, Rich, we're through 9 holes here today, and it's cut day. What do you think's going through this player's mind?
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This is his second shot. Time to step into the bunker now. How close was that to going in? A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, that's a nice looking roll. That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. And tapping it in for par. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Looking great so far out the rough.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Lining this one out from a fair ways.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Currently at 2 over par. We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. Wow, what happened there? And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Ooh. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
What a drive. Look at that.
Sitting at 3 over par.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
This putt coming up is for birdie. So close. Just 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's head to the next. The 14th is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lie okay?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That one's heading towards the green. Let's see if it makes it on this. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. It's a little wayward. This would be a great up and down. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Sitting at 4 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Needs a couple of birdies coming down the stretch to make the cut.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Wow, what a shot. Good look at a birdie here. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
And made bogey here yesterday and looking like more of the same today.
Quality shot, that one. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. Time now for the 4th shot. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Solid par putt, that. Currently at +3 for the event. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And as he makes that putt, he won't be making a run at the leaders just yet, but through to the weekend, he's playing quite nicely. There are still some players out on the course, but right now, it's looking good for him. And there you have it. They'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Our third round coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Second shot here on the first. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Slow down. It's just about 3 feet away. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Going with less club.
That's tidy. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Oh, what a putt. currently at +1 for the tournament. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Opting for the 6-iron. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Has given that one a bit of a wide berth.
And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Oh, great swing there.
Stonking drive there.
This is his second shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
We need this one to bounce right. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And he's down there. You got to read.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Can he make one from long range? Go to your home. Easy par, that. Now, 8 shots back after that hole. This hole is a par 4. From about 130 yards here.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And it drops for birdie. And that will take him now to even par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
This one headed left.
This would be a great up and down. Great touch. Really nicely played. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Opting for the 4-iron here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. The start of this one out on a pretty good line. Oh, he's going to like the look of this. That's a good outcome. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. We've arrived at a par 4.
That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Yes, any time you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
A great birdie chance here.
Oh, what a putt. And that'll move him to 2 under par. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot here on the 9th. Going with the 4-iron here. And that's the line, the sand. He's going to be happy about that one. What a good putt to make. And let's have one more look at that shot. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. It's a par 5 to get us underway in this back 9. That should find the cut stuff.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. That's a high-quality recovery shot. 3 feet to go here to the hole. He's in a tie for 14th place. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Awesome stuff.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Should find the green here.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. This one might need to curl a long way back from the left. Just hammered that through the line.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He finds himself at a share of 15th on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. His second shot here. 5 shots off the lead. This putt is about 19 feet in distance.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. From long range here, looking to get it close.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Tapping in for a bogey there. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 13th hole is a par 4.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Looking really good, this one. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's currently tied for 15th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Setting up this approach now from a similar spot to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not as similar results as yesterday.
A wonderful shot into 14 and sets up another look at birdie. Looking at this putt now to move into a tie for 8th on the leaderboard. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And what a way to jump into the top 10. He's currently sharing 8th position. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. That was wonderfully done. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. That's a lovely looking stroke. Gotta like the look of this one. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. He's in a tie for 5th at the moment.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 16th is a par 3. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. And he's hit that inside the range. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that. This is a par putt. He's currently tied for 5th. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5. Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. And now this to move into a tie for 3rd place. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently in a tie for 3rd here.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. From around 170 yards here. Just 2 shots behind. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Unable to find the green on this one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And if this can go down, he'll save par. And that signs off on today's round. And as the round comes to a close, they find themselves in 8th place on the leaderboard.
In 8th place, meaning top 10, Luke, not a bad spot, but I can promise you this player is expecting more of themselves.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. UK Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, is delighted to bring you today's tournament. The grand finale of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener starts now. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. It was an outstanding round of 8 under par for our featured player yesterday. Let's see how he handles the course again today. And let's see what he can do here today. Standing over his second shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Can be positive with this one. It's straight up the hill.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. Here we are at the second tee. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. And he's down there.
This one's looking like approximately 210 yards. That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. Wonderfully played. Putting for birdie here. Started this one on a pretty good line. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. That hole's done. He's currently in a share of 12th place in this tournament. Stepping onto the par 3 third. Going with the 5-iron here. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That's a touch of class. 4 feet to the cup.
This putt, it's to save the par.
He's currently tied for 12th. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Great shot. From about 100 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
He's in a tie for 9th place at the moment. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4. Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Oh, that was pure. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Second shot here on the 7th. Starting this one way out to the left. And this putt coming up for his par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. This hole is a long par 4. from around 140 yards here. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. That's nicely done. And this putt to move into a share of first.
Starting it way outside the hole.
Good effort from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Hole number 9 is a par 4.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This is his second shot. One stroke off the lead. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This for par.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Sitting at 7 under. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. This would be a great up and down. Oh, what a shot. Holding it from out of the rough. Wow.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Time to face a par 4 now. Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's a 36-footer. No harm done. Nestled it up close.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole.
Going for less club here.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Oh, that's a good line. That's disappointing. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. And it's a 1-stroke buffer for our leader over the field. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with his next shot. It wasn't very good. just a bit outside into the rough. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. He's currently tied 4th for the tournament. One of the most interesting holes in all of golf, a short par 4.
Short par 4, Luke, looking to gain some strokes in the field.
Sitting at 8 under. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Wow, Rich, that's sensational.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
A bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Looks like a lovely little draw there. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
And that should secure the par on this one. The putt drops, so now 9 under, heading down the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3. And he's right in the thick of it. Needs to really make a move soon, though. He's setting up for his second shot. He's 2 shots back. Lovely touch. Well played. That's a solid par. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. He finds himself in a share of 4th place at the moment. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well struck. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Good speed. Yes, sir! And for a first outing on the Corn Ferry Tour, pretty handy day's work.
winding up in the top 5 in their Korn Ferry Tour debut. I'd say job well done.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.